So today we're embarking on the little adventure that I promised you a few videos ago. We're going to go explore this hidden deer trail with my video cameras and with a still camera to see what we can see. But let's kick this little adventure off with an aerial view. We're going to put the drone up in the air and head it out in the direction we're going to see if we can spot anything from up there. I doubt we will because the bush is pretty thick, but it'll be fun to have a look anyway. So let's get started. Well, good morning YouTube, and welcome back to Retired for Life and our little adventure along the hidden deer trail. So I've got my camp all set up here. We've got the drone behind me pretty much ready for takeoff. So let's go over what it is I'm bringing with me today for this. So the drone is going to stay here. Once we're in the bush, there's no point in taking that back with us. So I've got my still camera here with my small 18 to 55 millimeter zoom lens on it. And I'm bringing what I refer to as my bush helmet. And it's got a GoPro on the front of it, so we'll have that going. And for lenses, what have we got? I've got a really good 55 millimeter lens. I've got my macro extensions with me. I thought it would be fun to try a few macro shots. And I've got a bigger zoom here. This one is 55 to 300 millimeter. And I have also got my fisheye lens. So we'll put the drone up in the air and have a look and see what we can see. It's pretty tight here. It's going to be a little bit, going to have to be pretty careful in the takeoff and landing. It'll be tricky to bring the drone back in here to land it. All right, let's get the drone up in the air. So the plan is just to go straight up a bit and then out and try to get up above these dead trees as best as we can. And then we'll get some altitude and have a look around.
Home point updated.
All right, good. We actually got a GPS lock. So let's very carefully take off, and we're going to move slowly up and out.
Take off. Home point updated.
All right, there we go. Okay, we're in a spot here now. Okay, we are up 70 meters there now. So we'll have just a kind of a peek around here. So you can see where the marsh goes there. Yeah, look how thick that coverage is. And right there is the shop. All right. So we are over where the deer trail is now. And there really is very little to see. Yeah, the bush is just so thick. There's just a few small clear spots here. And there's the swamp. And the road there. You can see where the swamp ends right there. So let's get back. Okay, there we are coming right over top again. All right, I can actually see the landing pad there in our shot. And let's land it.
Landing.
All right, that was cool. So, video saved. All right, let's put the drone away. All right, that was a fun little flight. All right, folks, I think we're finally ready. We're going to leave the camp behind and head for that deer trail. Let's go see what we can find. There's our trail camera. And this is really filled in here. Look how steep this gets. Let's see if we can get across here. Wow, it is thick. There's a ridge or a valley kind of thing right there. Let's walk down towards that. If we can get to it. Well, as long as we can find the swamp, we can't really get lost. Look at this trail. All right, folks, things are so tight back in here. I decided to switch over to the fisheye lens on my still camera, and we'll see how that does. Hopefully it'll do okay. I'll tell you, this is something you would not want to do without bug spray on. Holy mackerel, they're thick. There are a lot of trees down here. Anytime you get to a clear spot, there are trees that have come over. What's that? You guys see that? There's no way that that's natural. And I see a stump there. It's the first stump I've seen back in here. And isn't that interesting? Get a couple of stills of that. Well, there's the first stump I've seen. And isn't that interesting? It's a very nice, tidy, round pile. I don't really see anything else here to indicate why that's there. And as far as I know, we are quite a long way from any house or anything that I've ever been aware of back here. There's the marsh down there. You can see the trail that runs through there, like the deer take. And quite a clear spot down there. So you can see why I didn't bother bringing the drone with us on this. Not that many places to launch it from back here. It almost looks like we're starting to come around the end of the marsh down here. So this is what it's like back everywhere through here. Everything is on rock. You can't stick a shovel 3 inches into the ground without hitting a rock. It is getting harder and harder to get through here. Is it possible that we have stumbled on the old logging road or farmer's road that came back into here? I'm not sure. But it is certainly a lot clearer. This really does look like it was some kind of road. You can just barely make out the old tire tracks here. Now I'm regretting not having the drone. This is clear right through. Right through to what? I don't know. I have no idea what we're walking towards here, but it is definitely a cleared path. I wonder how long ago was the last time that somebody traveled this. The farther along we go, the more obvious the tire ruts become. I'm pretty sure we're now past the marsh. Look how thick it is on either side of this. These are pretty deep ruts. And it looks like this logging road we were on has just ended. I can't find it now. We were in this clearing, and now it's gone. We're gonna go up just a little bit farther there, and if I still don't see any sign of the road, that will be it. We're gonna turn around and start back. We've been out going for a while. Yeah, this just ends here. It does almost look like somebody was digging here at some point in time. Or it could just be a result of the rock formations. But at any rate, I'm going to say that this is probably the end of the trail. It is getting late, so it's time to head back. Let's see if we can find our way back out of here. Well, folks, it was a fun little jaunt. We went quite a ways back in there. Interesting to come across that road, old logging road, I assume, that just didn't go anywhere. And then the piles of rocks that we saw. So at some point in time, somebody was maintaining that, I'm guessing, for livestock? I don't know. But that was a long, long time ago. So we got a few still photos, a lot with the fisheye lens. Hopefully they've turned out half decently. And we've got a little bit of drone footage. And as you can see from the drone footage, that was very, very solid over cover there. There wasn't much we could see. So I hope you guys find the drone footage and the stills interesting. And I hope you like the little adventure that we went on back there in the bush. It is hot and I am soaked. So we're going to pack up and head back to the homestead. So thanks very much for watching. Remember to stay safe out there, be good to each other, and we'll see you out on the trails the next time.